Wall Street Memes Casino,
I'm fine.
and Sportsbook.
This is Joe Pugh for IFLTV. We are here in Shoreditch. It's fight week. It's Fisher Babic live at the PUGH on Saturday night. Mr. Frank Smith, how are you, sir?
I'm good, mate. How are you?
Very well, thank you. Let's talk about this.
Can I ask you, okay? Can we talk about something first? Why are you wearing a polo, shorts and a gilet? It sort of just contradicts each other, doesn't it? Especially the body warmer.
There's a method. It's because with what I'm doing here, I need big pockets. So I keep my stuff in here.
And ankle socks.
What's wrong with the ankle socks?
Criminal.
Okay.
I'm joking. I can't get fashion advice from me, don't worry.
I like it. I think you're quite a stylish man.
Do you know why? My missus dresses me. That's what you need.
I don't have a missus, that's why.
Not my missus. You need a missus.
Obviously not. Fisher Babic. When you signed Johnny Fisher, what was it, 3-4 years ago now, did you think he would be headlining so soon?
I think when you look at his ticket sales, yes, but I think what's changed is a lot of people who are big ticket sellers, who've got big profiles, sometimes they don't really have the side of people think it's just a bit of a fad. It's not going to last. And some people would say about Johnny Fisher, he sells a lot of tickets. This is back in the day, but has he got the ability to go to those lengths? And now he's headlining against Alan Babic, and he's going to do a lot more. He's going to go. We believe he's got huge potential. He's improving every fight, but no, probably not. Especially when you look at the numbers that are going to be in there in the PUGH on Saturday. I'm trying to get a PUGH sign printed. I'm not sure the PUGH are too happy with the PUGH.
Okay, you said boxing wins.
I think it's going to be a quick fight. These two are going to go in there, and they're going to be swinging, and that's what I'm excited for. Just Alan Babic does every time. It's what Johnny Fisher does. It's a great fight.
Stacked card in there Saturday night. Maisie Rose, John Hedges for the southern area. Jimmy Sains, who fought last week, by the way. Reece Bellotti. Probably one of the best next gens you've put on. Certainly probably the biggest crowd you'll have in.
Yeah, 100. Biggest crowd by far. It's a bigger crowd than most people have at their shows. Yeah. That's what Johnny Fisher does. He delivers huge numbers, but at the same time, it's about the fight. It's the perfect fight. Alan Babic's got a big name, got a big following as well. So it's the perfect fight at this stage of his career. It's the perfect fight to headline with, and it's the kind of fight we needed in order for Johnny to headline, because both from a ticketing perspective and a broadcast, people are going to tune in for it.
Yesterday, Catterall Prograis, quite an interesting press conference as it turned out, with Erins and Sam Jones, which added a nice little bit of spice, but it is kind of the best fight that can be made, not for a world title. I think that's genuinely put out there, and what an arena. We went for a tour yesterday. That is going to be unbelievable on the 24th of August. Special
venue. It's one we've been working for quite a while to try and get a show on in there, so I'm glad we got Jack Catterall, hometown man, fighting in there, coming off the back of that great win against Josh Taylor, and the great fight against Regis Prograis as well. But yeah, special venue, and the perfect fight, sets the winner up for a world title shot, no doubt.
When you look at previous Manchester fighters, obviously Ricky Hatton, Anthony Crolla, making the MEN, AO Arena, whatever you want to call it, their home, is that the plan with Jack Catterall? Obviously a Chorley boy, that could be his home for the future.
Yeah, for sure. Look, as I say, it's a special venue. They've invested heavily in it, and we want to take much more there. It's on that campus at Man City, and yeah, we're going to be back there a lot in the future. So yeah, Jack Catterall's got to go in there and deliver a big performance. At the end of the day, it's going to come down to performances. If he can keep winning in stylish fashion, that's what it's all about. We saw a great win against Josh Taylor, as I said, and a great performance and showing in there. I think Regis Prograis is going to be a tough fight for him, but exactly the kind of fight he needed.
How impressive was Bam at the weekend?
Unbelievable. Special fighter. He has got... And also, when you look at... He's 24 years old, and what he's already done in his career, what he's going to carry on to do. Estrada's... Also the experience of being in there with someone like Estrada, getting put down just staying calm, composed, and then finishing the job in the fashion he did. He's got so much to give the sport and excited about what's to come. He wants the biggest fights possible. He doesn't want easy fights. He doesn't want warm-ups. He wants the biggest fights. So that's the plan now.
What is the biggest fight for him in the next 12 months?
Well, look, there was talk in the ring, obviously, about Inoue.
Yeah.
It's obviously...
Is that feasible, though?
Anything's feasible. Anything's feasible for sure. But at the same time, he wants unifications in the short term. And he's not going to... But like I say, he's not going to just take fights for the sake of taking fights. He's not going to take warm-up fights just to keep busy. He wants, whether it's unifications, whether it's stepping up in weight divisions, that's what he wants. And that's our job to deliver.
I know you've probably been asked this about by however many interviews you've done today. AJ Froch is on the tip of everyone's tongues. You know both men pretty well, I'm assuming. What do you make of this bizarre situation?
I said it the other week. I think it was with your mate Colin. And people maybe don't agree, but I know both of them. AJ's like family. Like now, I've grown up with him since I was 19, 20 years old. My view is that Carl Froch is jealous of Anthony Joshua. People may disagree with that, but that's just my view.
In what way?
Because you look at the success he's had. Some people, you've either got that character trait or you haven't. I think because of the success Anthony Joshua has had and what he's done for the sport. Don't get me wrong, Carl Froch did amazing things for the sport. Carl Froch had a tremendous career, but that's just my opinion.
Did you see Simon Jordan's comments about Anthony Joshua Dubois? He said that if Dubois detonates and lands, it could give Joshua PTSD back to the Ruiz, the Usyk fights, because although he's looked good in his last 4 performances, he hasn't been hit. That was his words.
Who's that, Simon Jordan, the DJ? I mean, what on earth does Simon Jordan know about boxing and like giving PTSD? I don't know. Gets people talking though, doesn't it? Gets the people going.
Is that all you want to say on the matter, Frank?
Yeah. He's an expert, isn't he? So whatever Simon Jordan says must be correct.
Have you ever had a chat with Simon?
Yeah, once.
How'd that go down?
All right, he just said a lot of things and did what Simon Jordan does.
Fair enough. Dalton Smith, when are we going to get an announcement? September, yeah?
Probably next week for September, yeah, just finalising a few bits. But yeah, next week's the plan.
How many fights away is he from Prograis, Catterall, that level of fight?
Could have looked at it for this one possibly. But I think, he wanted to win the European title, something he was very open about, spoken about a lot. We obviously wanted to make the Azim fight for that, and then he vacated that belt. But yeah, the European title was the focus, and then from there, he'd go into those fights tomorrow.
Last one. You voted today?
Do you know what? I'm going to get judged for this, and judge me all you like. I haven't voted because I don't actually believe in any of them. And I'm not saying like they're wrong, right, whatever. It's just my opinion. And I know that means I then cannot moan about what happens, but I don't moan anyway. I just get on with my own life because I've always got on with my own life regardless of who's been in there, and you just have to deal with what comes. And I just think they're all a bit useless, politicians. But that's just my opinion. So I'm sorry I didn't vote. People very judgy out there. A few people I work with are very judgy as well and have moaned about me doing it, not voting. But such is life. Apologies, guys. But good luck to whoever wins, and hopefully they make a difference. Whoever it is, hopefully they make a difference.
Very last one. Football on Saturday. What is happening? Fight before? Not even answering that.
5 o'clock, England against Switzerland. 5:45 half time. Jimmy Sainz. Then 6-ish. What?
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
What if there's 10 minutes of added time or 5 minutes of added time? What happens?
We'll have to keep it on the screens with the fight on at the same time. You get double value, double bubble. 10 minutes of extra time. Jimmy Sainz in the ring, but I'm hoping Jimmy Sainz goes and cleans him out in 2 rounds, and then happy days, we're all good.
Double boss.
Wall Street Memes Casino
I'm fine.
and Sportsbook.